India continues in the chess Olympiad as we have just concluded round 4 of this event. And yet again, it was a splendid performance from the Indian contingent that has now ensured that they are in pole position for a top medal on a day where we have seen a lot of upsets. So let me begin with the India Open category, the men's team versus Serbia. Pragnananda drew his game, but Arjun Erigaisi, Vidit Gujarati, and Domaraju Gukesh have managed to win their games to ensure that they beat Serbia 3.5 to 0.5. In the women's section today, Vantika Agarwal took a break. Vaishali drew her game, but Harika Dronavalli, what a magnificent comeback after losing her previous round. She bounced back in style and managed to win in grand style as well. On the other hand, Divya Deshmukh and Tanya Sachdev. Tanya Sachdev put on a dominant performance today. She was in total control and ensured that yes, she went on to win. But Divya Deshmukh, she really was in big trouble. She was in a losing position at one point in time, then she held for a draw. But then what happened? She again squandered the advantage, but her opponent blundered not once but twice. And because of that, Divya Deshmukh has managed to win for the fourth straight time. And that is why now the India women's team beat France, who are a very good team at this point in time. They are one of the top seeds at this point. So looking at this, it is a really awesome result that the Indian team have had. India have beaten Serbia, another very strong team in the open category. And India's women's team have managed to beat France. Now, Pragnananda drew his game very casually, but then Arjun Erigaisi yet again showed that what a beast he is. Yet again, in a simple, clinical, brutal precision, he managed to beat his opponent. Vidit Gujarati also, he played a clinical game and ensured that India held the decisive advantage. Slowly but surely, he was building up a big disadvantage to his opponent in the king's side. And when you look at it, the flanks that were there towards the rook end, the A and the C square, ensured that Vidit managed to win. But Gukesh's match was far more dramatic because he fell under a lot of time pressure. Domaraju Gukesh was in serious time trouble at one point in time. And if you look at it, the men's team today decided to take it a bit deep. So did the women. There were at points when they were really struggling for time. But it was truly a remarkable exhibition of composure, pressure. And when you look at it, Domaraju Gukesh, he was always up. He knew he had the positional advantage. It's just that he had to manage the time, but he has done it in the past as well. So Gukesh managed to overcome Alexander Predke. Predke, remember, was no easy pushover. Vidit Gujarati had to beat him in one round of the Grand Swiss in order to ensure that he won the Grand Swiss title. So Predke's loss today to Gukesh means that India now have won 4 straight rounds, and it is going to help them in a big way heading into the next. Now, why this round was very important? Because today, Uzbekistan, the gold medalists and the defending champions, have lost to Vietnam today. They have lost 1-3 to Vietnam. That is a massive result when you have to look at the chess Olympiad. The gold medalists have been defeated by Vietnam. USA, yes, USA, the top seeds, have also been beaten by Ukraine today. I mean, you can make up all your geopolitical jokes that you want, that Ukraine managed to beat the USA at this point in time. But the moment of the day was Vasily Ivanchuk beating Wesley So. In 2009, during the World Cup, Vasily Ivanchuk, one of the best players who unfortunately never was a world champion, he lost to Wesley So at the age of when he was 16, and then he announced his retirement from competitive chess. Imagine 15 years later, Ivanchuk, now a world rapid and blitz champion, he managed to ensure that he beat Wesley So. And because of that, Anton Korobov, Vasily Ivanchuk, when they beat the USA, it felt that yes, they had managed, Ukraine had managed to beat USA. So two massive results today. Gold medalists Uzbekistan losing to Vietnam and top seeds USA losing to Ukraine. And this has meant that India are in a great position when you have to look at one of the top medals when you look at it. India have won the gold in 2020, but FIDE doesn't count online tournaments. So that is why India will be determined to win the OTB, over the board gold, in this edition of the Chess Olympiad. And they have rotated their players well also. Gukesh, Pragnananda, Arjun, Vidit, everybody has really stepped up at this point in time and ensured that they managed to pull off something spectacular. Even the women's section, Harika may have lost, but she bounced back inside. Vantika took a break and Tanya Sachdev stepped in. And that is why it was truly a remarkable exhibition of chess. So for people who are joining us now, the India women's team have beaten France 3.5 to 0.5. Vaishali drew her game. Both the siblings, in fact, drew their game. Pragnananda drew in the open. Vaishali drew in the women's. But Tanya Sachdev, Divya Deshmukh, and Harika Dronawali managed to win their games. Then in the open category, Gukesh, Arjun, Vidit, the awesome trio managed to beat it. And that is why it's a fantastic thing. I'll take a couple of points. Rishabh Jaiswal saying the rankings contest or knockout tournament. Boss, it is a Swiss-based tournament. So whoever is on top after the end of the 11 rounds, and it's not just it's for rankings also, but it's for glory. It's a chess Olympics, my friend. 193 nations are participating, and whoever wins the gold, they are the numero uno in chess at this point in time. Then Durga Prasad Maji, congratulations, thanks for information. Aniket Kadam, anytime. So Urmil Bambolia, I do remember you, Urmil. But see, if you want to have an interesting topic, we will come back to you soon. So don't worry about it. We are just caught up with too much of work that is going on, because not just the Chess Olympiad is going on. Even the Diamond League final is going on, and Neeraj currently is in second position, but still he has some throws remaining. Anderson Peters, though, what a beast he's turning out to be. Jakob Wadleish isn't starting at this point. So we will be bringing you all the latest updates on the Diamond League also. It should finish in the next half an hour, 40 minutes. But as far as the Chess Olympiad is concerned, it has been a fantastic result. India now are in serious contention for gold. And with 4 rounds over and with 7 rounds remaining, dare to dream. Dare to dream of this Indian chess team at this point. But tomorrow we will come to know who we are facing. If we face China, make or break. You will either be facing China, then it is a rematch of Gukesh versus Ding if they are placed on the same board. If it is Gukesh versus Ding, promises to be an absolute blockbuster then. So tomorrow, India might face its acid test against China. And remember, China are one of the teams who can go for gold as well. So lots at stake tomorrow also. Let's see how it pans out. So India right now on top, but they face tougher, sterner tests in the coming rounds as well. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. And we'll be back very shortly for the Diamond League final also. Bye-bye.